Hey, y'all, what up? 10:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What day is it? It's Thursday, I believe. Yes, it is, March 12th, 2020. Those of you who follow my videos, you know that a few months ago, I had talked about how I, adopted this positive energy and I want to transfer it to my listeners. Some of you even liked the video and commented on it. And some of you have talked to me on the phone about it. Well, look what this kid's doing. This kid stole my personality. Much like Candy Boy in Detroit. Just like he wanted to steal my life, what I was. He didn't completely duplicate it. But this kid literally stole, she stole everything I said in a video just a couple months ago. But he perverted it, okay? Because, he associates it later on in the video to self-love, which is fulfilling this prophecy that they will become lovers of themselves. You see, I actually thought that prophecy was fulfilled with selfies, but it wasn't. They literally have a self-love campaign happening here where people are becoming lovers of themselves. And they don't realize that you can't direct love at yourself. It's something that flows through you outward to other entities. And if you don't send it outward, just like, 1 Corinthians 13 or something? Or maybe it's 2 Corinthians. I don't know. There's a chapter on love. It's worded charity in the translation. But if you don't send it out, you don't really have it. You see? So this kid loves himself, therefore he doesn't have any love. The truth is not in him. But here's what's really ironic, is just like before, with other entities that have stole my stuff, my personality, and presented it as themselves. And if you watch this kid, you can see that, he's devious. He doesn't have no truth about him. He's just, he's one of them, little lizards, man, that will steal somebody else's ideas and their shit. But look at, this chick is in love with me and doesn't realize it. Because everything that these guys steal from me, every idea, every personality trait that they pass off as themselves, she's so in love with it. Oh, thank you, and encouraging your perspective, and honest, and it's like, honest? Dude, you need to go back and look at some of my old videos, woman, and you'll see that this kid is a lying little motherfucking identity thief. I mean, he stole my personality, my characteristics. I mean, it could be a coincidence. What if it's a coincidence, right? But, the tarot card readers are talking about this kind of stuff, where people are watching me. And rather than give me credit for what I am, they want to take my personality and take what I am and take credit for it. And then they're little zombies, they're little worshipers, they bow down before him. Oh, he who has Vinny's personality. Oh, he who stole Vinny's idea. Oh, he who stole Vinny's, everything he said in his video and you passed off as your own to pervert it and work for Satan, aka the ancient AI, against, God and his clone Yeshua and Lucifer. Yes. Oh, we worship you. Look at me put pedophile pictures up on my shit. Any dude who does this with little girl fucking famous people will be regarded as a pedophile. People will be like, warning, red flag, posting this fucking shit on Me Too and everything else. But for some reason, 30-year-old women in their 30s can do this shit and it's all right. It's like shit. I know this kid's probably over 18. He talks about being in the army and shit, but at what age do they pull them fuckers in the army over there? All right. Now, we know that I do have a demographic that's been following me and following the blogs of my students that post all my shit. You see, of, people in Korea and North Korea and in China. So it's like I have a following over there. And then it's like, this is just so insultive. But at the same time, I'm seeing this and it's like, hey, wow, she thinks she loves him because, he's a pretty little kid. He looks like a little girl. Hey, I'd fuck him. I'd make him moan, cry. But it's like, she in love with that mentality, And every time you see something that one of these fuckers stole from me, one of these, people from across the sea stole from me, you'll see her post about it, and it's like, hey, wow, she's in love with me. Yeah. It's like, it's right there in her Twitter feed. She just doesn't realize it because it's being presented by a bunch of little boys. But yeah, they're watching me. They steal my stuff. They put it up as them. This is who I am. No, it's not, kid. Watch your face and your eyes when you talk. You're deceptive, and you're being deceptive. You're lying, and and what you're doing is probably scripted. You know, you probably scripted it. So it's like, you know, if you could find the source of this kid's shit, all he said, you know, about, you know, he wants to, you know, let's see, it's worded better over here. I want my energy to reach my listeners. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. I want my energy to reach my listeners. He must have just watched that video not too long ago and decided to steal that. And then the universe is out to prove that, you know, two things. That, hey, this is how dumb this chick is that you're in love with. This is how stupid she is. She's like, she's third partying you and shit. She loves everything about you, but she won't come to you with it. She won't come to you about it. You know, because, well, she doesn't realize that, hey, okay, he's a little poser and a follower. Because she didn't see the video where I said that. I want my energy to reach my listeners. What was it, 2 months ago? Yeah, those of you who've seen the video, you commented on it. Maybe you can comment on this one. Well, comments have to be approved because of some spammers. But eventually they'll move on, and, you know, I'll approve your comment. So it's like, you should comment on it. Maybe if you can remember the video, tell me, and I'll connect it to this one so that, you know, this person can see, hey, there's the fakeness I was telling you about. Fakeness. You know, this is all fake. It's all designed to prove how much of a dumbass you are. Okay, because while you're in love with these personality traits that have been stolen from me, girl. I just don't have that pretty little girl face anymore. But, you know, stuff could be done about how I look. It's just like, you know, it's kind of vain, I guess, you know. Because you don't see no pictures of no full-grown looking men up in there. It's all this promote the emasculation of the white male, you see. Make them into little girls because they can't be trusted to have beards and mustaches no more. And then this little kid's really shifty-eyed, like, you know, he's afraid for somebody to look in his eyes, and he's afraid for anybody to see the lying devil inside of him. And it's like, she sure got duped by it, didn't she? And that's really sad, man. You know, it's really sad because, you know, if she was a little bit more awake and had her head just a little bit less, you know, far up her own asshole, maybe she could understand what's happening here and stop fucking perpetuating this on herself, because he's making herself look really stupid to the collective consciousness and the universe. You know, you're in love with somebody, but you won't just tell him. You got to tell little kids that, you know, are lying and saying that they're like the person that you really love. You dumb girl. You need to stop being dumb. Stupid girl. Stupid girl. So sad, had to fake it. So sad, had to fake it. Doom 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 doom. Y'all be blessed, man. It's like, this is just funny. And it should actually hit me negatively, but it hits me positively because, well, it gives me hope. Hey, wow, Jessie Bobenmoyer is not in love with these little Korean kids. She doesn't love their personality. She loves my personality. She just doesn't know it. Maybe I'll put her fucking name in the fucking, in the title of this shit so that fucking, you know, eventually she'll see it. You know, eventually she'll have to pull her head out of her ass and open her eyes and see the world for what it really is. And stop fucking goddamn letting them blow crack smoke up her ass and make her fucking, you know, coke happy.